Imagine a disease so deadly it wiped out nearly 300 million people in the 20th century alone. That disease is smallpox. This ancient malady with roots dating back to Egyptian empires was a formidable foe that humanity battled for centuries. Smallpox was a grim reaper that indiscriminately claimed lives from the poorest peasant to the richest king. But by 1980, through a concerted global vaccination campaign, the world finally declared victory over smallpox. It was a monumental achievement, the first and only disease to be eradicated by human endeavor. Yet here we are, 4 decades later, discussing smallpox. Why, you might ask? Well, the plot thickens. Despite its global eradication, smallpox hasn't quite exited the stage. In the vaults of laboratories and in the minds of defense experts, smallpox lives on, a phantom menace lurking in the shadows. As the saying goes, old threats can re-emerge in new forms. Smallpox, it seems, is no exception. Consider this: smallpox as a weapon of mass destruction. A chilling thought, isn't it? Smallpox, a disease that once wreaked havoc across the globe, eradicated 4 decades ago, is now a potential biological weapon. A weapon that could be far more destructive than any nuclear bomb. The Bipartisan Commission on Biodefense has issued recommendations to counter such a threat. The commission emphasizes the need to replenish our vaccine stockpiles, a defense that saved us from the clutches of smallpox in the past. It also stresses the importance of strengthening intelligence efforts, a critical tool to anticipate and prevent the misuse of this deadly virus. Remember, smallpox isn't just a disease. In the wrong hands, it's a ticking time bomb. We must remain vigilant, prepared to counter any potential bioweapon threats. It's a task that requires national readiness, a collective effort to safeguard our future. In the face of such a threat, preparedness is not just a strategy, it's an imperative. The clock is ticking, the threat is real, so what can we do about it? The answer lies in collective action and preparedness. We need to push for ongoing development of effective vaccines, not just for smallpox, but for all potential biological threats. We must ensure that our vaccine stockpiles are replenished and ready for deployment. Because in the face of a smallpox outbreak, time is of the essence. We also need to bolster our intelligence efforts. By staying one step ahead, we can counter potential bioweapon threats before they become a reality. We must listen to experts like the Bipartisan Commission on Biodefense, who have issued recommendations to enhance our national readiness. Their call to action is clear: we must act swiftly and decisively. In the face of such a threat, complacency is our enemy. History has shown us the devastating impact of smallpox, and we have the power to prevent its return. We've eradicated it once, and with concerted effort and unity, we can ensure it remains a thing of the past. In the fight against smallpox, the time for action is now. Because when it comes to protecting public health, every second counts.